This is the Organiser 2 mini replica, and things have moved on a little bit. I've got, well, I'll go through some stuff. I've got a real-time clock in here, so you can see that the time there is ticking from when I started it just then. It's also got the plus 127, which is the trimming value, so you can adjust that to whatever you want by using the plus or minus keys. 0 is pretty accurate. This is running with zeros in the time because I removed the power recently. You've also got another option to display power on and power off times. That's something that the real-time clock IC actually supports in hardware, so I put it in there. What else is there? You can also put OPL programs into the menu. So this is a miles per gallon little miles per gallon app which converts litres and miles into miles per gallon. There you go, like that. And that's actually been put into the menu using a config file which you can edit on board. I've got a text editor here as well now, and then you just have a list of OPL programs that you want to insert into the menu. So I've got 3 here in the top level menu, and you then create the OPL program using the editor, and you can translate it on board and run it on board. So it actually runs the OB3 Q code file. So what I've also got is HID. So I think that's a human interface device, but it's USB, and if I run that option with H like that, I get 2 menu options. And on my laptop I've got an Emacs window open, so if I run the 10 option there, I end up with the word 10 in Emacs. Now that's done over USB. The Mini is pretending to be a keyboard. That's the HID, the human interface device, I think it is, and it's doing the keyboard protocol, and you can send whatever you want. So it's a macro keypad, nothing particularly marvellous so far. So let's go and run the other one that says 5, and you would expect it to say 5 in Emacs, but it doesn't. It actually displays the numbers 1 to 5. And what's quite interesting, if I go into the file editor for the HID.OPL program, which is what's run from the menu there. So if I go in here and actually edit HID.OPL, this is the program. So the program is creating the menu on the screen. You can see that's the name of the program, some local variables. The menu is 10 and 5. So if you come down here, if menu option that was selected is 1, then we do a HID string. So the string that is sent to the computer over USB is actually a string that is sent by OPL. I've added a keyword to OPL to send a string using the HID protocol over the USB to whatever's on the other end. So you can see that the 10 that appeared is actually just this string here, and then if the option is 2, we actually have a while loop which sends the string version of an integer variable, and I also print it out, over USB. So that's where the 5 numbers came from. It's not a string, it's actually been programmed in OPL. I wrote this program on this unit here using the editor that you're seeing now, and I translated it on this machine. I'll go and do that now actually. We'll come back out and we'll go to the prog menu, and you can translate, and if I translate HID, it knows about OPL and OB3. You can actually see it translate. It's a 2-pass translator compiler. And there you go, it gives you some statistics, and then you can run it from here in the same way that it would run from the menu, but this is from the top level. It's not being called by another OPL program or whatever. There you go, 10 and 5. So we can actually let's go to 5, and there you go. So here you can see the numbers on the screen as well, and we've got the numbers 1 to 5 again on the computer. So it's a programmable Macropad, but it's programmable in OPL. So once I've got everything hooked in, you'd be able to dump things from the file system, or run things at a certain time in the future, dump the time and date when the real-time clock is hooked into this port of OPL, and do whatever you want with macros, all from the sort of organiser menu at the top level, or you could go down other levels and so on. So yeah, it's an OPL programmable Macropad.